Time to talk the footy and some big issues coming into this weekend for the Storm. No Jerome Hughes. We were chatting last week. Would it be Tyron Wishart? Would it be Jonah Pezzett? Wishart has won the number 7 jersey. Pezzett coming off the bench. Thoughts on this?
Well, from the outside looking in, I'd be putting Jonah Pezzett in.
Yeah.
Purely that he's done the apprenticeship there. He re-signed. The Knights offered him astronomical money. He decided to stay down there. I understand he's got clauses to get out if Jerome stayed.
Well, because Jerome stayed.
Jerome stayed, so whether he's going to be... after the game against the Roosters, Harry Grant said Craig will pick the best defensive option, which I understand is Tyron Wishart. So we'll see. Maybe there might be a late change.
They have systems down there, obviously, because they've been so consistent over a long time. And Tyron's been there and he's been through big games, and you talk about serving apprenticeship, he's made sure he's serving his apprenticeship and coming through now. He was sort of come through as a versatile type of player, but you can put him anywhere at the moment. I'll tell you the other bloke who does that, Green Anderson.
Isn't he a good ball?
Underrated.
Mate, what position's he?
Well, he played
back
wing,
rower, centre, winger, fullback.
he played halfback when
Did he?
Jerome went off, or 5'8". He just ran the ball.
Yeah,
He's a good club down there. Yeah. What a club.
How much more pressure now on the shoulders of Harry Grant and Cameron Munster? I mean, we saw what Harry Grant did. I think you described it. That helps.
Yeah, helps a lot.
When's big nasty Nelson back? He'll be back soon.
He got a couple of weeks.
One thing about Munster, well, this bloke on the weekend was a 10 out of 10. I have him in the top 3 hookers of all time.
What about he just stepped up again? Like he literally, Jerome Hughes got injured. He goes, you know what? We need to win this. And just did what was necessary.
And the other bloke, Munster, we saw in Origin 3, when he needs to step up and the more responsibility, he excels. So they're still the team to beat for mine.
Yep.
Doggies right up there as well, but life got a little bit tougher for them. Connor Tracy has suffered a horrific abdominal injury. So Gus was explaining it on Monday night, something to do with the artery as well. He was rushed to hospital. He's avoided surgery, but it'll be at least 3 weeks of just resting before he can even get back to light duties. He's been another really underrated player in that spine.
He's excelled the last couple of years. I've seen him bouncing around New South Wales Cup for the last half a dozen years. But he's got the Bulldogs. Whether he's been given a bit of love, I don't know, but he's playing like an elite player.
So we always see what he does with the ball. So at the moment, the Bulldogs have got the best defence. And the fullback these days plays such an important part in defence with numbers and all that. So Jacob Carraz goes back to fullback this week. It'll be interesting what happens, the reaction with Canterbury's defence, because they'll keep chugging along because they defend well. They've got good systems and they'll beat teams because they'll just frustrate teams. But having that someone who's been doing it all year, it'll be interesting if they're chasing any more points this weekend.
Let's talk about your finals contenders and grand final contenders. So we have this cute little graphic that's been made up. So essentially, 4 grand final contenders. So you all agree, Doggies, Storm, Raiders. Joey, you don't think the Panthers can get the job done for number 5?
Only if they get into 4th. If they get in 4th position, definitely a grand final contender. If not, I don't think they can get there.
So they're 3 behind the Warriors at the moment, and they're 4 and against, that won't hurt them. Talking about 4 and against, I asked Middo this last night, how many teams in the last 19 years have been in the top 2 defenders, you reckon, as in points scored against? Out of the last 19.
Out of the premiers?
Yeah, who ended up going winning the comp?
Surely most of them.
17.
Yeah.
Who are the top 2 defensive teams at the moment, you reckon? Dogs. Penrith.
Yeah.
I just think they can't.
Jag that.
It tells you so much. And Harry Grant's answer to who's going to play halfback, the best defender.
It's wild, isn't it, with the Panthers to think there was a time. So 8 weeks ago, I think they were dead last and we'd written them
averaging 30 points a game for about the first 5 or 6 weeks.
The only worry for me, once again, they've got to get in the top 4 to win it, I think. And around 24, 25, 26, they play Bulldogs, Storm,
Raiders.
Yeah.
And then in round 27, they play St George Illawarra. So then if they don't make the top 4, then they've got to go into sudden death and play 4 games to win it. I just think it's too hard. That's 7 games out of 8, which will be high class.
The first year they did it. They got beat by South, went back and beat, I think, Parramatta, Melbourne, then went and played South again. So
Yeah,
they
it was
played
the
four semis.
bubble year up in Queensland.
I just think it's a bridge too far.
Anyway, close but no cigar. I've got the...
So Warriors
I've got
can't
the Warriors. Joey's got the Panthers. I think the Warriors, they're battling at the moment.
do it. What about Bronx? Even when they're all... So they've only had 2 matches, really, where that first choice spine is there. But if they're all on the park... I mean,
They've just been too inconsistent.
Friday.
Losing this game, like...
Yeah, I mean...
They should not have lost this game.
Friday, live and free. They got the Bunnies. Let's see how they go there. Like if they're fair dinkum, Friday night they'll put 40 on the Bunnies.
Yeah.
And if they struggle, I'd say no chance.
Yeah.
What about for the one and done? So you've all said Sharkies, or you both said Sharkies, Dolphins, and then...
I've got the Warriors.
You've got Warriors.
And that's if they don't make the top four.
Top 4, yeah.
If they don't make the top 4, now the last 2 weeks, they beat the Knights in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Then they got beat by the Titans. Knights and the Titans are coming equal last.
Yeah, they're limping.
Yeah.
They're limping now.
In this game, they were up 10-0 after 10 minutes. I was watching it just going, oh, here we go. You're going to put 80 on them. Then Titans just came back and just...
You know, I think who's capable, who can turn them, is Tamari Martin. Now, he's been playing and coming off the bench and playing different positions. But I've seen him at different stages, last year especially, where he just stepped up where he had to. He needs to take a bit of control. I think they're relying on Tanner Boyd. I don't know if Tanner Boyd's that type of player. Tamari Martin is the man. He's got it in him, in his game. He needs to step up if they need to do anything.
All right. And 8 making it is Roosters and Seagulls. So I like those predictions. We'll talk more footy shortly, but we've got some...
There's your tip.
To win the... You know what? I just think it would be a great story if the Panthers did it again, coming from last. I know they've had...
This might be a year where we have, like, a Raider v Dog. You know, one of those years where, look, they're up the top, but everyone's picking.
That was like
Storm.
Remember, that was the same when the Tigers played the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Everyone was talking about the Dragons that year. The Dragons were the gun team.
How didn't they win a comp during that era?